briefly try to show my multifold personality, what I'm facing every day just in my professional life. I have some more multifold personalities in the private life. Now it will be more about professional things and
Same for sauna.
sauna is the different side of that. So one thing what I am still, I'm a PhD student, not going very successfully in the spatial planning field, finished everything in practice, but not started the right dissertation. Being also a lecturer for urban studies. Also sometimes, not sometimes, mainly civil servant working for Riga City Council, and also a private consultant working on different spatial planning projects for development programs and spatial plans, so on. Besides that, I'm also active in NGOs, at least 3 NGOs. One is Latvian Geographical Society, another one is Latvian Territorial Planners Association, where I'm board member in both of these, and also I'm the member of International Society of City and Regional Planners, ISOCARP, which is kind of, I think, one of the best institutions for spatial planning worldwide. This is the thing what I'm interested very much in. It's about ethics and professionalism in spatial planning. We all know the things which are really forcing our cities to think. It's money, it's really power, and sometimes we just say we don't hear, we don't listen, we don't see, and so on. So how to interpret? Because of course everyone needs money to survive. So we must somehow work together. I'm very proud that in our NGO, in the Territorial Planners Association, we finally managed to approve this professional code of professional conduct. This is something new to us, it's a challenge for us, and it's a responsibility of our members to follow this conduct. And this is based on Canadian Planners Institute. This is what I do on an everyday basis. This very much contradicts probably what Artis was showing. This is this Riga Northern Transport Corridor project. Costs just capex, not talking about operation. It's slightly more than 1 billion euros, so we must develop in stages. But the main idea is to redirect the traffic out of the city center, to improve environmental conditions and economical potential in the northern part of the city. Sometimes people ask, why do we need another one road? This is a structure. I can't call it a structure of arterial streets in the Riga. If we have compared it to Amsterdam and Copenhagen, situation is completely different, and there is structure, and this leads really much also traffic to the city center. About different things, about PhD research topic, what I'm interested in. It's about, well, very theoretic, contemporary city development ideas, but mostly about conditions for their implementation, not just talking blah blah blah, let's create a sustainable city and so on, but how can we do this in practice with real means? And this is the man what I'm very much inspired from. It's Sir Peter Hall, very well-known specialist, and who was saying in one of his presentations, and everyone knows that the main drivers for urban development are money, power, creativity. But this determination is sometimes very much missing in the European culture. This is why in Eastern cultures they are achieving so much. Another one thing what we are also missing and have not understood how to develop it is prioritization of development areas in the cities. To concentrate resources. We are just spreading all over because we are afraid to run in corruption, that someone will blame us, that you know this friend and so on, because our countries are very small. So this is something what we want to learn how to do it properly. Another one also missed opportunities about urban sprawl. America and also Jakov's Novac civil parish next to Riga or all around Riga situation is quite the same. Low density, one land use zoning, automobile dependency, and so on, other reasons. So how to solve now with this issue what we already knew it will come, and it has come there. What about making cities more compact? Very, very sensitive topic for us who live in Nordic countries and don't like to live compact. But this chart pretty easy shows the density of inhabitants and also the costs of living. So there is one point where it is saturated. Also, compact city concept. This is Brasilia, well-known, very good planned city. Another one, Curitiba in Brazil. This is considered as very small, much more sustainable as Brasilia, at least in automobile emissions and so on. It's about 55% less of these exhausts. Another one concept, what we have not achieved to implement, it is about this urban growth boundary concept. But even in the United States, in Portland, Oregon, they have achieved to implement it. And it's clearly easy to define and see where it is urban space and where is rural space. So this is in balance. And finally, I want to finalize this presentation with this kind of inspiring messages. One is about really old famous writer William Shakespeare. What is city but people? Another one, Charles Landry, comedy, school comedy from England. City as a system of sensors. You smell it, you feel it, you touch it, look, hear, and taste. And finally, it was if you don't plan for the future, you won't have one.
Oh, thank you.